This is the Firestorm Show with your host, Jerry Pelto.
Hey, welcome to the Firestorm Show. Today we have Randy Ellis with Randy Ellis Photography. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been a member for a while now, right?
About since 2015.
Yeah,
so
that's
3 years.
what I thought. And you are our official Firestorm photographer as well.
I am.
I just especially want to say thank you for all you've done for us these past few years. It's been really great.
Well, it's great seeing you guys use all that material
Yay.
and see it out there used.
Yay, cool. So why don't you just tell the audience a little bit about your background and what you do?
For my first part of my career in life, I was 25 years in the heating and air industry, from the wholesale to installation and all the parts and pieces of heating and air in between.
Okay.
And I ended up here in Denver doing apartments, building
Okay.
apartments and putting the heating and air systems in those places. After 17 years, I decided to move on with something else I enjoy doing in life, and that was photography.
Okay.
I saw a need that a lot of companies don't have good photography for their websites or the marketing material that they use, and that's where I've taken my business, is helping those type of businesses do that.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it. That's wonderful. You have you have the business background, and then you can bring photography into it. I think that's great.
Yeah.
So why photography? That was just an idea, or?
I had always done some on the projects when I was working in them.
Oh, okay.
So I'd photograph what we were doing and progressing through it,
Okay.
and enjoyed having those good shots of the buildings that we were doing, along with how the people were interacting with who we worked with, so our employees out in the field, just kind of photographing what we were doing and
Okay.
document it. And the office loved it, and they thought that was something that...
Okay.
So that was in my back of my mind when I was like, I need to do something else in life.
Yeah.
And that's what I chose to start with photography.
I love it. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. I think it's always scary to go out on your own, and you're obviously doing a great job.
Thank you.
And you told me a little bit before we started here about some of the clients that you're working with, and there was one in particular that I thought was really interesting.
Oh, I have gained a ski goggle company that
Ski
also
goggles.
sells sunglasses and ski helmets, bike helmets, and then the ski goggles, obviously.
Okay.
Higher end ski goggles to low end.
Cool, cool. And one thing that you didn't mention, but I know a little teeny tiny bit about photography, but taking pictures of sunglasses cannot be easy because they are reflective. Am I wrong?
You were very correct. There was some learning curve on those, especially the ski goggles.
Yeah,
Sunglasses are a little easier to work with. The ski goggles were a lot more reflective.
yeah.
And everything was being captured in there. So
Yeah.
you're always thinking about where you're placing yourself, the lighting on them to get those great reflections off the mountains, especially
Yeah.
when we're doing lifestyles. As I'm doing them in the studio for product shots for their website, there's a whole other tricks to that one. So
Cool.
it's
Cool.
a little complicated.
No, I'm sure, and I know that's where your talent just thrives in being able to take care of those clients. So that's really great. Well, cool. So one other thing I was going to ask you, because you've been a member for a while and you've been networking as well, do you have any tips for new members or any, I don't know, suggestions that you might have for someone who's new to networking and how it can help their business?
If you're new to networking, take the time and be persistent in going and stay with it.
I like
It's going to
it.
work.
Okay.
It doesn't come overnight, so stay with it.
Cool.
It'll be there.
I like that. Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
And
always-
Firestormers, thank you for joining us and hearing about Randy. Have a good day.
Thank you.